he seems like a fairly well-balanced dog. I'm surprised he's barking and lunging at people. What do you think's going on with that? What's your gut tell you? This is a 2-year-old German Shepherd. I want you to see the pulling. Look how hard this dog is pulling. He is basically saying, I'm going to go where I'm going to go. I have no idea who's on the other end of the leash. It's a window into his mind about he will do whatever he wants to do, and he doesn't care about who's on the other end of the leash. Now you're going to see the part that you saw in the intro. So at this point, I'm like, okay, he's a polar, but he's a pretty normal dog. But they're like, oh my gosh, he barks and lunges at people all the time, barks at everybody, doesn't let anybody get close to us. And I'm like, really? He looks like a pretty normal dog, and that's what I'm saying. Then he freaks out on me. Now, it could be because I stopped the treating, could be from a few things. And it doesn't really stop, and it's pretty severe. It's actually very severe. Look where he's looking. He's looking right in my eyes. He's trying to get to my head. He's trying to get to my legs. He goes down. He's trying to get to my feet. He's trying to get to any part of me he can. Now, I tell the owners, don't do anything. Okay, you guys might wonder why owners sometimes don't do anything. It's because I say, I want to see this. I want to see how long this lasts. I want to see if me looking him in the eye stops him. I want to see if me backing away stops him. And then he just kind of loses interest. I think he goes back at me again. Now, what's going to happen in this video is this is a teaching video on one of my main methods, which is the barking and lunging at someone you accept, the owner accepts into their life, is unacceptable behavior, and it's going to get you a correction, and then it's going to get you away from one of the people, okay? A correction, a walk away, a sit, and you don't get to be with the family, or at least one of the members of the family. Look at this, doesn't stop. He's just going, and I tell him, listen, don't really do anything. I just want to see how long this is going to go, okay? So what you're also going to see in this video is my method of making a noise with the dog's focused on somebody. You make a clicky or kissy noise. If the dog doesn't look at you, then you correct and you walk the other way. That is preemptively giving them a correction for not listening to you before the freak out. Another thing, this video, the audio was not, I'm going to play some audio for you, some original audio, but it's not great audio. My microphone wasn't working, so I'm going to have to do a lot of voiceover for this. And when you hear the audio, you're going to hear the waterfall in the back, and it's not going to be perfect. So, but it's a learning video, so I think that you're going to actually get a lot out of it. So the first thing she's doing, and you've been watching for the last 20 seconds, is we're not even ready for me to approach this dog. Okay, this dog has to get on their page a little bit. So we're just doing the turn method. She was doing the turns and walk into method. She has, see, he's leaving her and she's turning the other way. Then he's smelling the turf. We're not really going to worry about smelling turf, but we are going to worry about the dog just saying, oh, there. Then the dog turns with her. That's the start of something. Then he says, I want to smell the fence. She goes, I don't care what you want to smell. He goes, I want to smell turf. She goes, yeah, but I'm walking. That is my method. She has watched my videos. In a perfect world, both the owners of the dog would have watched a bunch of my videos. Well, this world is very imperfect. So the gentleman did not watch a lot of my videos. She did. She's the one who understands the method. So she's the one that has the leash. All right. Now the dog's going to approach me. You're going to see this dog meet Prince, freak out. You're going to see this dog freak out at me multiple times. Is it because of protection? Yes, it is. We don't care why it is. I am not at this dog's house. Okay, these people have accepted me into their life. I don't care why this dog wants to attack me. It is not because of poor little doggy, and we need to treat this dog. That love does not solve this problem. Treats do not solve this problem. I don't believe e-collars solve this problem. I don't believe prong collars solve this problem. When you add what I call acute pain to the mix, you can sometimes, when the pain is too great, acute pain, e-collar, prong collar, when you add that to the mix, you can create problems where there were none. This dog was trained on a prong collar. They do believe that it was a problem and it did contribute to this. You're going to see him freak out in just a minute. She doesn't know what to do, as none of you seem to know what to do on full-on freakouts. So he's going to freak out, and she's going to stay there and try to hold him back. This is not enough. This is reinforcing to the dog to stay there while I'm standing by the guy Whether he wants to protect the guy, whatever he wants to do, he cannot stay there. He needs to be given a correction and walk the other way. Now, in a minute, you're going to see what I call my clicky or my kissy method, where you are going to make a unique sound with your mouth. If the dog says, no, I'm going to stare at this dude. I don't care what noise you're making, lady. I'm going to stare at this dude. Okay, correction, walk the other way. Why is he getting a correction walking the other way? Because he doesn't care about this unique, crazy noise you're making. So you're going to see it right now. Watch. You're not going to really see her. There, clicky. She actually said his name. Not that. Next is the clicky, because I realized the name is just not working. His name's kind of long, and it doesn't have any poppiness to it. Ready? Here's a clicky noise. He says, nope, I'm staring at Joel because I want to bite Joel. Okay, we're going the other way. Now, are we going to give any... Okay, ready? Clicky. He looks at her. Great. That bought him a ticket closer. Here we go. Clicky. Nope, he doesn't pay attention. Walks the other way. Clicky noise. I do a better than I do a... Okay, I like the click. Here's another one. Going to come up. Okay. Ready? Clicky. Looks at me. Wonderful. That's all you're looking for. Then he comes closer and he gets to stick around. He gets to be by mom. He gets to be by dad. But if he can't look up at you, then you're going the other way. You're getting a correction and you're going the other way. Here's original audio. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, it's good to see you again.
Wonderful.
Clicky noise. Turn the other way and pop. Right? Boom. Pop. Boom. He's not following you anywhere. I didn't mean to say it that mean. He did a roundabout.
Yeah.
Stop. Tell him sit.
Sit.
Talk to your friend Joel. Hi, how are you?
Good. Thank you.
Oh, it's good to see you again. Oh, that's a nice dog. Make a clicky noise. Turn the other way. Correct him. Pop. That was your best one. Why are we giving him a correction, by the way?
Because he's not following when I'm moving.
He's not even looking at a crazy noise mommy's making. He's saying, I'm going to stare at this guy.
Yeah.
I don't care where you go, lady. I don't care what you do, lady. It doesn't matter to me because I'm focused on these people. You're going to see a pretty big freak out right now. I walk up. I had just shaken the owner's hand, the other guy, and quite a freak out. This is completely unacceptable. Oh, poor doggy. Poor doggy. The dog tried to attack me at my facility because I shook the guy's hand and wanted to talk to the lady. Two very capable people I am trying to have a conversation with, and the dog is trying to attack me or somebody else. This is unacceptable behavior. I don't really care if the dog on a leash gives himself a correction as the owner is turning the other way. And you should not either. Dogs biting people and children is what we should care about. And we have to teach the dog that that is unacceptable because he doesn't know that it is unacceptable. And she walks the other way. She walks the other way. And then you're going to see the dog get better and better. Because is it really working for the dog? Is it now? If she stands there and lets him freak out, it's absolutely working for the dog. Is it really working for the dog at this point? When he gets her, he gives himself a correction, by the way. Here's our clicky noise. And he says, I'm off looking in the distance. I don't care about you, lady. That's what he's saying. He's saying, I'm not even looking at you for this crazy, unique clicky sound. Original audio. Okay, the praise, I want it to be your verbal.
Okay.
Your verbal was right. Good job.
Okay.
That was good.
Not pet.
Forget one petting also gets your leash deal messed up.
Okay.
You drop it from this hand, you pet him here, you might bend over. Now the lunge, you're not ready.
I'm not ready. Okay.
It's a mechanical thing.
Got it.
Okay, 2 steps forward. Tell him sit.
Sit.
You're ready for the lunge. Be ready. That right leg is going to take a step back, and that left arm is going to hit the end of the leash.
Okay.
You're okay. You're good though. Oh, hi guys. Oh, it's good to see you again. I've missed you. Hey. Walk away. Good job. Good job. Keep walking. Keep walking. Come back when you think his nervous system is calmed a little. Flip it under.
Sit.
We're trying to say this freak out is doing nothing for you.
Yeah.
like it's getting you farther away from Alan, it's getting you farther away from this thing, and we're not letting you rehearse whatever reinforcement he gets from the ear, which is oftentimes the person doing this. We're saying it's actually doing the opposite.
Yeah.
But we're trying to not do it with pain, like prong and shock. Not saying it feels good to give that correction. But, okay, come back. And we're trying to keep, yes, is it stressful? Yes.
Sit.
What we have to do this. Like, you have to be able to have someone 4 feet away and you know what to do.
Yes.
And him know what not to do. And we're working a lot with like legs and arms and leash links and stuff. Okay, I'm going to come back. We'll do this. Hey, Alan. Hey, man. Hi. It's good to see you again. That's a nice dog.
Yeah, he's a good
Calmly
boy.
tell him he's a good boy.
You're a good boy.
Your praise should be verbal. It should never be touching in these situations. Freaks out on me, bottom self, take it away. Here's a clicky noise. Click, click. He says, no, I'm staring at Joel. I'm staring at that other girl. Now, was it the worst thing in the world? No, that's why we would literally just give him a little correction and walk him away. Because it was not the worst thing in the world. But it has to be dealt with when the dog says, I'm not doing that. I'm not looking at you. You might say, why would the dog look at you in a clicky noise? Because 99.9% of dogs look at where this weird noise came from. Now we're meeting Prince. Here's what I told them. I said, he's not going to be good. He's going to freak out. He doesn't meet dogs. He's reactive and aggressive to dogs. So we're not going to sit here and give this guy corrections. A dog, especially like Prince, is a crazy thing. I'm really proud of Prince, by the way. Look at Prince just like not go at him. I think Prince does go at him once and they kind of get into it through the fence a little bit. But Prince is like, chill your butt, dude. So I said, just desensitize. Just desensitize. Just desensitize. Let him bark it out. And you're going to see the fruits of just desensitization. I'm a big fan of desensitization. You might think, oh, Joel gives corrections when dog does something bad. Before any corrections, we basically are like, hey, get used to the person, get used to the dog. I didn't show you them walking this dog around the pasture on my facility, getting used to me. I didn't show it in this video. I'm big into desensitization. And then we can say, oh, Prince has shown you he's not going to be mean to you. Now we're going to give you a correction when you are mean to Prince. And now you're seeing the fruits of 3 minutes of the dog just being with Prince and even freaking out and us not doing anything, and he can be with him. Now, this is not the same for people, okay? Because he has just it's just different with people. All right, now I'm going to talk you through another situation. Now, there's no fence between us. I rewatched this. I was a little surprised I did this, to be honest with you. Look at where she is. If she turns around, she's going to kind of run into a gravel area, and this dog is so strong. I shouldn't have probably not had this dog in a muzzle and done this thing. A thing happens when I shake his hand that the dog gets mad at. A thing happens when I wave at the dog and put my hand in the air. Look at him, look at me. All these things happen. Could he have pulled her over? He probably could have. Oh, she did clicky noise and he didn't respond. Okay, original audio. Hi. Oh, that's a nice dog.
Yeah, he is a good dog.
Okay. All right.
Very smart boy.
I can tell how nervous you are.
Yeah.
So here's how you become not nervous.
Okay.
Okay? The minute he goes,
Sit.
you are going to, you got this in the loop in this hand. You're basically going to grab like you have it. He's going to go, and you're going to go down and to the side, and he's going to hit the end, and you're going to already be walking this way. But if you're in this position, you're not getting pulled over.
Okay.
If you're in this position, and he's got
getting
6-foot runway, you're getting pulled
pulled
over.
over easily. Sit.
Okay? Especially on a non-gentle leader.
Yeah.
This video at its core was about what to do when your dog freaks out. It was also about the clicky method of there being consequences when you make a noise with your mouth. Forget their name. Just say make a noise and they don't look at you because they're staring at something. They get a correction and they get walked away, and we get it over and over again. He wants to get into his dad. That's what this dog wants. And she's saying, I don't care. I'm your mom. He's going, no, but I want to go in there. It doesn't matter where your dog wants to go all the time. Okay? You give your dog a nice life, right? Their insecurities, you have to exercise them, feed them, love them, but then you have to have discipline. Subscribe to the channel.